is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
I'm gagging on happiness. Are you as happy as I am? That's your goal in life. Here's your goal in life. We turn the corner on November 5th. We've turned the corner from the satanic cult. You know, the cult that believes that fat, perverted men should be able to twerk their balls to little boys and girls, singing "It Won't Lick Itself." That's the Democrat Party. Well, I don't believe in that. Well, you're a Democrat. That's your policy. So we turn the corner from the satanic cult of ball twerking perverts and porno in the schoolroom. And I don't mean to laugh, but if you don't laugh, I'd have to take a My Pillow to somebody's face. You know, I'm just like this naturally, not because of Minutemen coffee, though it's the best coffee in the world, but because I have an attitude. I mean, if I get one of these for Christmas, did you get one of these for Christmas? It's an air fresh. Ward Parker, you son of a bitch, I love you. So anyhow, we turned the corner on November 5th, and we actually voted for a real American that has a mind, body, spirit, and soul, and intellect, and a constitutional dedication. Like yours truly. That's why I'm a radical. That's why Barack Obama and Eric Holder sicked the U.S. attorneys on me in California and Alaska and made up. I was the victim of lawfare before President Trump. Barack Obama and Eric Holder, you know, the gun runners that killed Brian Terry, you know, the president and the attorney general, Barack Obama, the guy born outside of America, didn't even qualify as a president, and boonswoggled the entire country because he said the sweetest, nicest, most genuine sounding things, and not one of them was true. And Eric Holder, they ran illegal guns to Mexican gangs, and they killed Brian Terry, my friend, Border Patrol agent from Michigan. Did you get that? Not to mention Lon Horiachi, the FBI sniper that killed Vicky Weaver because Randy Weaver's shotgun that the ATF undercovered him was an eighth of an inch too short. Hey, ATF numbnuts, what in God's name is the difference between an 18-inch barreled shotgun and a 17 and 7/8 inch barrel shotgun? Well, 5 years. You idiots. If you would enforce that or even put it on the books, if that's the law, you have no soul. That's an infringement, and it says shall not be. I have a hat around here. It says shall not be infringed. I don't need an interpreter. I sprechen Sie habla. Good grief. So we turn the corner. So let's keep the prayers going for real America. You know, I was invited to the Hillsdale County Drug Court to celebrate and congratulate and salute the graduates of the Hillsdale County Court Drug Rehab Program. God bless the judges, Troy Sandy, the bailiff, the Hillsdale County Sheriff Department. Instead of incarcerating people who got weak and made foolish, dangerous mistakes that ruined their lives and ruined their families' lives, ruined the community, and ruined their fellow Americans with drugs and alcohol, instead of incarcerating them, I wish I had the judge's name in front of me. We have two great judges. They're great rock and roll fans, by the way. Hillsdale County, home of Hillsdale College, the last epicenter of real constitutional conservatism and conservation, where I don't believe they will actually charge you with a crime if you throw corn on your property. In Michigan, they will give you a ticket and fine if you throw corn. Hey, no man has authority over an American throwing corn anywhere. Write that down. A bunch of power-abusing swine. Michigan DNR. Only the guilty need to feel guilty, but there's a lot of squirming out there. That would be guilt. But thank you, the Hillsdale County Drug Court invited the clean and sober roustabout, the extremists, the radical, constitutional, God, family, country, law and order guy. Is my halo visible? I got an undercover Michael the Archangel thing going on, kind of like Donald Trump. Michael the Archangel coming in, the satanic cult, throwing them out. You know, if I was in charge, we'd run out of rope in about a week. Our government is so evil. Do you see the way they torch our tax dollars in the most vile, criminal waste? Do you see the budget? They won't even be accountable for any budget. They just spent $36 trillion in debt. Then they vote so that they're not responsible. And Big Pharma, you can't sue them for the shot that they claim is safe, because it's not safe, it's dangerous, it's deadly, it's not even a vaccine. Well, he's a vax denier. Correct. Well, he's an election denier. Correct. In 2020, that wasn't an election. Joe Biden didn't get 81 million anything. No one ever has, especially that freak, especially Mr. Satanic dirtbag, Joe Biden and his criminal gang. Thank you, Donald Trump. And by the way, I have front row tickets to the inauguration. That's right, the author of Wango Tango. I jump the line. I have front row tickets when Donald Trump puts his hand on the Bible. Shemaine and I have tickets to be right there in his effervescent aura. And a man with a private jet who wants to come to Waco and get us and fly us to the inauguration. But you know what? I ain't going. I did everything in my power with HunterNation.org. Put it on the screen every show, HunterNation.org, because we're not done yet. We need to pray to keep President Trump alive and to implement the policies we voted for. HunterNation.org is how I worked to get millions of heretofore conservatives that didn't vote to perform their responsibility and vote God, family, country, Constitution, law, and order. Radical. So thank you all that stood up against the evil gang of Uncle Sam, who intentionally destroys our hard-earned tax dollars, violating the very core premise of the Constitution, taxing us, then taxing the tax, and then we die, they get to tax everything we've saved after being taxed all our life. You are cruel punks, Uncle Sam. The IRS is a devil gang. They audited me a bunch of times. They're such soulless punks. Well, they had to audit Ted Nugent. You got a big mouth. I'll audit him. And I passed the audits because they said I couldn't give Uzis and SKS 7.62 by 39 millimeter rifles to my band and crew as tour bonuses. I don't have to give them what you authorize as a tour bonus. I'm in charge of the tour bonus. I gave them rifles and ammo and knives and bags to carry their rifles and ammos and bags in. That's what I gave them. The IRS claimed I couldn't give it to them. I said, yeah, you might want to eat dirt. And I brought him some from the kennels. So welcome back to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire. You know what? I was invited to the Hillsdale County Court to thank and salute and congratulate people who made foolish, weak mistakes. They found their strength and they became clean and sober, some of them for years, some of them for days. A big salute to those who become strong and stop with weak, excuse-making, stupid, dangerous, life-destroying choices. Thank you. Thank you, Hillsdale County Court. Then I was invited to Felix's Catholic school, and they all sent me these beautiful pictures that they drew. And I played the song Fred Bear for them, and they drew pictures of me hunting in the woods, shooting big fat deer. Hey, wait a second. Get that guy. Wait a minute. Is that the guy? Oh, I'll change it. Oh, I got a bunch of these. Look at that. There I am. I guess I'm going into a cabin to go deer hunting with my dogs from the children at St. John's first grade. Thank you, Uncle Ted. Love, Addie. I think it was Addie's Uncle Bob that made a beaver face. She said, Uncle Ted, my Uncle Bob makes a beaver face. You don't think I have fun in life? And so thank you over there at St. John's first grade Catholic school. All you kids drew these beautiful, see, look at that deer. Look at the size of that deer from Levi. And I'm in the tree with a bow and arrow. I got a Mathews bow and I'm going to shoot that giant freak deer. Look at that blue sky. And I got a bow and arrow. Look at that, shooting a bow and arrow at that deer. So thank you, everybody at the St. John's grade school and all you wonderful children. And if you want to give away good gifts, tell your family and friends to put down the drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and the poison food from the FDA and the USDA and get healthy again. And also have emergency food on standby. You got to have guns and ammo, have first aid kits. You got to have real first aid kit, fire extinguishers, and self-heating meal kits from heavensharvest.com. Look at this, heavensharvest.com. Go there. This is what you want to get for your family and friends. MyPillow.com, MinutemenCoffee.com, and heavensharvest.com. Self-heating meal kit. You literally could just have this bag of food with your first aid kit and your guns and ammo and fire extinguisher and water, and you could survive. Great for hunting, fishing, hiking, camping, survival. Shop now, heavensharvest.com. Type in the code TED for a 5% discount. It has everything made in the USA. I'm not kidding. Let's say they weren't even a sponsor. I would buy, in fact, I bought Heaven's Harvest. It's quality stuff, and the people that you love should get Heaven's Harvest. Self-heating meal kits, emergency food, no fire needed. heavensharvest.com. So thank you, everybody. These people support my big mouth. Freedom. And you can get that autographed flag back there at tednugent.com for Christmas. And you can go to cameo.com, and I'll bring a riot to your life. I'll be back in a minute with more riots for your life.